I'm the drug, the world's my clientele. And fuck these labels saying I won't sell. A straight A knucker, how could I fail? Can't lock my soul, I'm posting bail. I'm the drug, the world's my clientele. And fuck these labels saying I won't sell. A straight A knucker, how could I fail? Can't lock my soul, I'm posting bail.
Well, I know the last time we spoke, you guys have been everywhere, and I mean, it's been an honor to be like, yeah, we got a chance to interview them as well.
Nah, man, it's been an honor to be here, because at the end of the day, man, like, everything is a blessing, man. Like, to me, man, like, you never promised tomorrow, so those last words and those last minutes that I appreciate it sincerely, the time that anybody takes the interview or takes the time to take a listen or view our creative ideas, you know, that me and Danny may put together, as far as, like, me and Success J, me and whoever the Heat Makers, me and the Crash Crew, it could be me and anybody, man. It's not just about me. That's the point that I'm making. It's not just about me, because this is a game where you can't do it alone. And for anybody think they're gonna do it alone, I would tell you, you're probably in for a rude awakening.
I want to make sure we talk about this project and we speak on it formally. You guys came together. Majority of the production was done by Danny.
Yeah, Danny Jizzle, Danny G, the G for Genius.
Oh, is that the G for Genius?
That's what I call it.
Yeah, that's what he called it.
And your mother, what does she call it, Danny?
Oh, it's my last name. I had to cut it off.
All right, so Genius, in what sense? I mean, he said that was a lot of things, but let's focus on the production. You said it's more of a fusion sound, or
what we did, man, was like, we pushed the envelope, we pushed the threshold of innovation on each record. You know what I'm saying? We don't conform to the traditional way of making music. You understand? We're not acting like we're so groundbreaking that we're beyond and beyond our time. But I've been told by greats that I'm beyond my time. You know what I'm saying? Shouts out to Hov, and I will say that because I got witnesses. You know what I'm saying?
Hold on, stop. Hov
said to your boy, he said, "Yo, you're a little bit ahead of your time." So I said, I took that and I ran with it. You know what I'm saying? And that's not even that's real. That's a fact. You know what I'm saying?
Ahead of the time in what sense?
Musically, how I was thinking, but he said maybe a little too far ahead of your time. You might want to slow down.
Oh, so it was constructive criticism.
Yeah, but at the same point in time, the places where I was going musically, that's where we at now. You understand what I'm saying? So, like, sometimes when you're a little bit, they'll call it. Now, let me explain. What was once subculture is now becoming mainstream. Yep. You got kids running around trying to be pop artists and trying to be like, you know, with the small clothing or whatever. They used to laugh at me years ago saying you dress funny or you got fatigues on with Chucks on in the summer. You know what I'm saying? You the first dude to come through the hood with the Afghan halal scarves on and all that. You looking crazy. You look like you're supposed to be in Soho tied against a pole or something like. But at the end of the day, I never cared what nobody thinks. Because at the end of the day, I know one thing: nobody has heaven or hell for me, and it's not their world to decide what I'm gonna do or get out of it. So when he said that to me, I didn't look at it as a diss, because it was a meeting, you know, that I had. That I went up there with my friend Brandon. Tracy walked me into the office, and the rest was just like a 30-minute little sit down. We blah 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 blah, chopped it up. He ended up leaving Def Jam, etc. etc. So, not even to say that to name drop on some corny ish. You know what I'm saying?
No, you used it because you said it properly.
I'm saying it because of the sense of when somebody at that stature can recognize that you're a little bit abstract, but in good taste, telling you to pump your brakes, but not saying stop doing what you're doing.
So what was seen then was kind of a foreshadowing of what we have today musically.
Yes, I would definitely say that. You know what I'm saying?
And this project expresses that.
Totally. I mean, because when I did go into the event, a lot of people told me I was bugging. It was like, yo, you're bugging. You're mixing house with rock and fusion and da-da-da-da. You ain't the first person to do it. My first mixtape, I had every song playing backwards. I did a lot of wild stuff, man. I took a lot of chances, you know what I'm saying? But that same chance landed me on the most dominant music television network on TV without a independent or major behind me.
And you did mention that you
TV. Yeah, Mixtape Daily, and to have that look, to garner that type of look or that type of traffic from your music that you did in the basement of somebody's house, you know what I'm saying? To me, that's a blessing and accomplishment within itself. So, you know, so I understand what God has for me, that nobody gonna be able to stop me from having that. So, shouts out to everybody that doubted. A man's faith in himself is a reflection of his faith in God. So what you're seeing is a physical reinforcement of how I believe in myself, is because that's how much I believe that God got my back.
Alright, that's put in the pocket.
You understand? So that's
that needed that moment. Right?
Yeah, you're lucky I don't have my iPhone on me, because I would have threw that on the Twitter. Right, like right here in the middle of the interview, I would have done that. No, but that's definitely a jewel, and I can see it, because I get it often, and I try to express what I basically say what you're trying to say. And a whole lot more words.
You don't believe in yourself. You don't believe in yourself. Who gonna believe in you?
So the music is a reflection of the fashion of the person you are.
Yeah. I never really got into fashion, but I'm glad people noticed that. I really don't be. I just be putting stuff together. But
well, you know what?
I appreciate it. Honestly,
I'm gonna be frank. When I see someone, when I see anyone who's well coordinated and they tell me they do art, it could reflect, like when you get up in the morning and you take that much more time to pick out your watch or your watch band or to pay attention to your shoelaces. I look at that and I go, I could imagine what his music sounds like. Because if you pay attention to his outfit like that, and this is me being a third party, I don't do music, and I'm always looking from the third party perspective. So I've seen a lot of musicians, and a lot of musicians who pay attention to little details like that are the ones that make quality music, and I can hear an extra snare, or they take something off at the end of a song, and I feel like that's unique, you know what I mean? Yeah. And I can see that with you guys and the relationship that you have, so.
I definitely appreciate it, man. I bought y'all Going to November. Crash, we bought y'all Accident Report page 1. We got Accident Report page 2. We got, all working with Avery Storm. You know what I'm saying? We have the catalog. I'm talking about over the last 2 years. Danny G got stuff on deck. I'm just going to say, when he give you the CD, he got a remix he did on a Drake joint. It's crazy. I'm going to take that beat, do something special to it. But for the most part, though, it's been a blessing, man. It's good to be around good people, man. When you work with good people and you keep your cipher tight, you know what I'm saying, and you keep God first and family second, and you understand that this is important, that you're here for a reason, and you understand your purpose in life. Then a lot of the other things simply seem to me to seem to fall into place.
Dog night nigga, but my thunder is tropic. Super drug I am, world's the target. Lindsay Lohan run rehab on them. Tons of Snoop Dogg and bolos of Bobby Brown. The whole world's in my lobby now. Pills of Eminem, cups of Lil Wayne. No detox, I tied up Dre. Hands over the stove, cooking up Hova. I'm the drug, the world.